Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Let's have a look at a easy problem. Problem 1544. Make the string great. So this is the daily challenge problem. First, I'll read through the statement to digest the problem requirement, and then we give a quick analysis and finally share the short code. So given a string S of lower and uppercase English letters, a good string is a string which does not have two adjacent characters si and si plus 1, where I is in between 0 and length minus 2, and si is lowercase letter and si plus 1 is the same letter but in uppercase, or vice versa. So our task is to make the string good. So we are required to return the string after making it good. The answer is guaranteed to be unique as the given constraints. So notice that the empty string is also good. So here are several examples. So in example 3, so because this is only one character, so we just return itself. So in example 2, so for example B and B, so it's actually validating the goodness. So we delete them, so we have A, capital A, C, capital C. Then A and C also violate the goodness condition, so we delete the two pairs. So we're going to get a empty string. So as in the problem notice or note, the empty string is also good. So we are going to return empty in example 2. So in example 1, so here we actually deleted the second and the letter at index 1 and index 2, that is little e and capital E, right? So then we have leetcode. Or we can see we delete this one, this capital E and the E follows. So these two letters are at index 2 and 3. So with that said, so the constraints for this problem is actually, so first one gives us the length, which is 100 upper bound. This is very, very small. So S contains only lower and uppercase English letters. So here we're going to use a method based on the stack abstract data type. So this problem is easy, however it's interesting. It provides us a context to practice the stack abstract data type. So if we're going to use stack, what we are going to do is the following. So we are going to do linear scan of this string S and try to put the characters into the stack, and then finally we join them. So two cases we need to be considered. So one is that if stack is not empty, right? In this case, we're going to check if the top element in the stack and the current character violates the goodness condition. If so, actually we do a pop operation and then go to the next character. So otherwise, actually we put the current character into the stack. And finally, right, as we said, we are going to return the joined string of the characters in the stack. So if we use this method, actually for example 1, so first we put L into the stack, then we put lowercase e into the stack, and then we look at the uppercase e. So in this case, because they valid, so actually you pop from the stack, then we get L, then we get the little e after the capital E, and then another e. So in other words, so for using the stack, actually we are deleting the two characters at index 1 and 2 in example 1. So with that said, we are ready to do the code. So first, I'm going to initialize a stack. This is the initialization. And then we're going to iterate for character in S. And then we're going to do the check. So here we're going to use if, right? So because if we pop this one, and then we need to put another to compare, so we do not use while. So if stack is not empty, right? If stack and, so in this case we're going to check if stack top element, so let's check lower, right? Lower equals the current character lower. And so it means they are the same character, right? So now we want to make sure they are not the same. So let's see, stack -1 does not equal to the current character. So if this is the case, so we're going to do a pop operation. Otherwise, what we're going to do is to put the current character into stack. So with that done, so actually we finished the scan. So after this for loop, so stack will reset in some state. So we're going to return the joined string of the characters in the stack. So let's do a check first. Yeah, it passes the first example. Now let's look at the second example. So this actually returns empty. Oh yeah. So now the edge case. So this is actually the edge case because it contains only one character. So we just need to return itself. So now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes all the generic case. So this actually provides a linear solution to this problem. So yeah, so I guess the problem itself here is easy, but it provides us a good context to practice the stack abstract data structure in a very simple environment or case. So if you are interested in look at more problems related to stack, you can check out the monotonic stack playlist in my channel or other videos in the full channel. So with that said, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you.